Wow. Wow. This picture never gets old. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? That's the word. It's Wednesday. I want to know what's going to make your Wednesday wonderful. But check this out. I just had to share this with you, and maybe you're catching this, maybe you're still sleeping, you hit the snooze button. Here's the reason why I haven't hit the snooze button in probably, I don't even have a snooze button. I don't even have a clock in my room. Well, my wife has her phone, but I don't even need it. I wake up, but look, isn't that wonderful? Hey, good morning, Wendy. Isn't that wonderful? So blessed. Now, maybe you don't have a sunrise to wake up to, and this totally from behind the camera does not do its justice. But you can see all the people here enjoying, more people down here lately, enjoying the sunrise. Look, it's about to go up in between that little line of clouds. Unreal, unreal. So what my question to you is, and this week I've just been actually more wanting to hear from you, wanting to know today, what's going to make your Wednesday wonderful? That's what I want to know. Last night I had a great night's sleep. Actually, had a great training. My coaching students, my inner circle, we have a live training we do every Tuesday night. And last night we actually, we have a Q4. We do every quarter, every 90 days, we do an OMG training. It's basically where we talk about what your one major goal is for the next 90 days. And we kind of review a little bit of what had happened in the past 90 days. And then we go through and look at the big picture for the next 90 days. And it's just awesome. I love it. I love being encouraged by my students, also being able to encourage and inspire and to set some specific goals for the next 90 days. And well, maybe you're not thinking that far ahead. Let's just talk about today. What's going to make your day today wonderful? I can tell you what's going to make, and it already is. This is Owen. You know what makes his day wonderful. So look, if it was only as easy as a dog, let's just check this out here. Let's just look. Sit. Come here. Sit. Let's just take a look at this guy for a minute. I know what makes this guy's day wonderful. Come here. Come here. He's kind of camera shy. All right, check this out. Oh, somebody's playing. Look at this guy. What makes his day wonderful? You want to know? Getting to the beach. He knows. He's up for a walk. In fact, we played a little experiment last night. It was really funny because I ran him last night before my training, and then and it was a little warm out and he didn't really want to run. So we did a short run. And then my wife took him for a walk while I was doing my training. And he's always up for a walk, no matter what. You can ask. And then I said, well, let's just tease, because I didn't get my steps in, and I didn't get all of my steps in last night. I still owe you guys some steps if you're doing my challenge. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you need to be in my inner circle or in my free Facebook group called the Bulletproof Fit Christians Over 40. You could go search that up and join it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're missing out big time. But anyway, so I didn't get my steps in. In fact, I'll even share with you, I've been really good this week. But you see Thursday, you see it kind of like half full there. I didn't get all my steps in. So I said, you know what? I wonder if he'll go for another walk. And sure enough, I just said, Owen, you want to go? Watch when I say this to him. Owen, you want to go for a walk? You ready to go for a walk? He's like, no, Dad, we're already on a walk. So here we are. But let me ask you this. I'd love for you to drop down below. Again, no advice today. It's Wednesday. It's the end of the third quarter. We have one more day. You have 9 months of 2021. I'm not here to badger you on what maybe you didn't do over the last 9 months. I want to know what's going to make your Wednesday wonderful. For me, to start out, 100% is right there. Like, I just, I don't know. Like, I'll tell you what, for those of you maybe who are not too sure about the whole God thing or faith or, like understanding what God's all about, how when you see a beautiful sunrise like this, when you look at this for a moment, and you take a look at that, and not maybe the people, and there's beautiful waves. There's some guys going out to surf over here. Oh, I'm definitely going to need to get out there in a few minutes. It looks like there's some people surfing. We live close to naval base. Look at that. It's like a destroyer, I believe, that's out there, way, way out there. But check this out. When you think of maybe God, and you maybe wonder, like, I'm not too sure about this thing. How can you not, when something so beautiful like this? Maybe you're not near a beach. Maybe it's mountains. Like, his creations are so beautiful. Like, that just doesn't happen. You know what's even more beautiful about that? And that's what's going to make my Wednesday wonderful, is thinking to myself, as I shared last night with my students, and we were talking about comparison syndrome, like comparing like your results to other results, and maybe you're on a different path, and really like not so much staying in your lane, because we're all in this together in our inner circle. We're there to encourage each other, inspire, share wins, all that stuff. And as we come into this next quarter, and I find myself doing it sometimes as well, but is to actually focus on yourself, focus on what you can do, focus on your goals, your vision, your dreams you have. And now today I think of, for Wednesday, what I'm waking up on this Wednesday morning, and just like what's going to make it wonderful is just thinking how far God's already brought me. Like, truly blessed. The fact that I have another day, that I've lived for this past year, the last 9 months so far. I don't know how much time I have left. I hope there's more time left on this earth, but I can say is that I am grateful that God's brought me to this part of my life and this season of my life. And is it easy? No, it's not always easy, but is it so amazing? It is. And you want to know why? You want to know why? Because it's people like you. Is get to do life with people like yourself, whether you're just across the screen, or you're my neighbor, or you're on the beach, or you're a friend walking. You get to share this beautiful sunrise. Truly, like, it's unbelievable. It is just so, so beautiful. So I want to know God's portrait. Yeah, amen, amen. Never compare to others. Just make yourself better each day. Yes, so many blessings. You're right, Brenda. So what's going to make, my question to you is, what's going to make your Wednesday wonderful? I want to know. Is it going to be worry? I hope that's not the case, because I don't know too many people that worry a lot they think their days are wonderful. But really, I want to ask, what's going to make it wonderful? Is it a kiss from your spouse? Maybe a walk on the beach? Maybe having a job to go to? Maybe having food on the table? Maybe being able to exercise? Maybe being comfortable for the first time in a long time in your own skin? Some of the goals that a lot of my students are not only achieving, but they're setting. Some of my new students are setting. They want to be comfortable in their own skin. They want to not be confused about their body. They want to feel not just comfortable in those, they want to feel healthy. They want to be able to do things that they haven't been able to do because of the way their current lifestyle has been or has been in the past. And that can make your Wednesday wonderful. It can make tomorrow wonderful. It can make the next week wonderful. It can make the next 3 months wonderful. A lot of times what happens is in this time of year, in this season, right? It gets to where it's like the end of the year, holidays around the corner. He doesn't seem to mind. He doesn't seem to mind at all. The holidays are just around the corner, and it gets a little colder out. It gets a little darker, right? In another month, at the end of this month, it's going to get darker earlier, shorter days. It can be that time of year where you just want to hibernate, and you're like, oh, it's not really wonderful. I really don't like the winters. If you live somewhere where it's really cold, obviously I don't. It gets a little cool here, maybe like 50 degrees. But with that is, you got to ask yourself each day when you get up, what's going to make your life wonderful today? That's my question to you. What's going to make your Wednesday wonderful? That's what I want to know. Drop it down below. I'd love for you not only to share, but also to encourage others. And if you're having a hard time with thinking about anything, maybe anything to be even grateful for, like, just be grateful that you woke up this morning. That could be the starting point. Maybe to write down how far God's already taken you. Maybe to realize that, hey, you're not maybe where you want to be, but hey, you're not where you were. And that could be something you can celebrate and say, you know what? Today's wonderful because I'm maybe not where I was, or I'm not maybe not where I want to be, but I'm definitely not where I was. And we were talking about that last night. There's a lot of people that have been struggling with their weight and their health for years and years and years, and some of them are just getting started. And the good news is, bad news is maybe they're not where they want to be. The good news is they're not where they were because they're not by themselves on an island feeling stuck. They're around a group of other people on a similar path to finding and discovering their best health with the kind of support and help that they need in a program that I offer, which is pretty awesome. And I'm grateful for that. And I feel really today is wonderful that God's given me an opportunity to do that. Now, if you're in that place right now, well, you just don't have anything to be wonderful. You don't feel good, you're depressed, you're out of shape, you're overweight, you're unhealthy. You're like, yeah, I wish I had a sunrise. You know, it's pretty crazy. I've been here 20 years, same house, same beach. I walk down and it still doesn't get old. And I always say when I come down here, I hope I never take it for granted. That's something I think that can make your day wonderful, is to not take life for granted, right? So anyway, I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. Let's crush the last day or two of the month. And if you need help, reach out to me. The key word is breakthrough. If you're ready to have a breakthrough and you want to lose anywhere from 30, 40, 50 plus pounds, get your health and your life back, and you want to get on the right path to feeling wonderful again, to having more than just one wonderful day. How about the rest of your life to be wonderful? That's what I'm offering for the right fit. The only way to know is if you reach out to me, send me the message breakthrough. We'll get on a call with me or one of my team members who'll be willing to help you, ready to help you. And if you're a good fit, we'll get you on the right path. All right, take care. God bless. Talk to you soon.